okay, guys.
Just getting back to work, talk about the attitude.
Yeah, good. Good attitude. Physical practice today. We wanted to get our short yardage goal line and backed up periods in, and of course you got to be physical to do that. So we did that. Got a lot of taught, and guys looked like they came back with a good mindset, good shape, and defense got the offense a little bit today, and obviously we challenged the offense to be better by Thursday.
How often do you give these guys tests during the spring?
Pretty often.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know you want them to sort of percolate all the stuff you taught them
That's
over
right.
the last week. So do you test them right when they come back?
That's right. Yep. No, we test them when they get back, and we'll just give them. Again, we're not into taking 30-minute tests. The game is quick, so we'll give them. We'll show them something on the screen, ask them to put it on paper, and move on to the next one. Try to get them done in 5-10 seconds. Test them that way.
Talk about quarterback development.
Yeah.
Kevin Olsen.
Yeah, Kevin right now is having a really good spring, really mature. Texting James, the night before, calling James, coming to see him. He's really doing all the little things that you need a quarterback to do, and it's showing on the field. He's distributing the ball really well for us, running it. He's got to continue to, raise his confidence level and continue to lead, but that's going to come the more comfortable he is with the offense.
How about Ryan Williams?
Ryan's having an excellent spring. Ryan's accuracy, is evident on the field. Not a lot of balls on the ground, and his percentage has been high. That's what he can do. Every guy that we have has a different talent. His ability to read it conceptually, diagnose it, and get the ball out quickly, and he's doing a good job with that right now.
How's that Jake O'Donnell doing?
Jake has had a really good spring, up to about 254 right now, playing a lot of football. Obviously, Clive's absence has helped him. He and Stan have both benefit greatly from Clive's absence. He's getting a lot of work and really coming through for us. Caught a touchdown today, caught another seam ball, things he wasn't doing a year ago. So really pleased with him because Jake's one of our fastest tight ends, so it's good.
I don't know if you can answer this, it's more sort of theoretical, but the defensive learning curve as of right now for where we want to get to at this point in the spring versus the offensive learning curve, I mean, is the defense a little behind in terms of what they need to,
I don't think,
where they want to get to?
Certainly not today they weren't. I mean, the defense was ahead of the offense today, and I thought they were more physical and tougher than the offense today. And again, I'm not telling you guys anything I just didn't tell them, 10 minutes ago. Offense is going to have to regroup here and get better off this practice and really come and answer the challenge on Thursday. But I thought the defense was really prepared. I thought they had a good mindset. They executed well, caused some fumbles. Were really good in the goal line and short yardage periods. I'm sure you guys saw some of that, so that was good.
Al, Hunter Knighton, I guess while you were gone, he got out of the hospital. Yep. How is he doing? Will he come back to football? Will he be integrated?
Yeah, he's doing good. He's being integrated right now. He's getting caught up on school. Our biggest concern right now is just getting him caught up on school. Other than that, I just don't want to infringe on the family's privacy. And when he's ready to talk, he'll talk. But he's doing great, and you might see him around. He's getting treatment and getting caught up on school is what he should do, and that's the first step back to normalcy. And once we get through that, then obviously the next step is getting back to football.
Al, when Chick comes all the way back, and if he resumes starting as he's done most of his career here, do you have a clear-cut vision in your mind of whether you'd have Kamalu at the other end, or would it be Al Qadim, or is it?
I think that's a great competition right now. Kamalu's really had a good offseason and a good spring so far, and Chick was close today, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see him on Thursday. But I think that's a great battle, and obviously with Chad Thomas and Moten in the wing, we got a chance to really improve that position here this fall.
Could you play Chick on one side and Kamalu on the other?
Sure we could.
Okay.
Sure we could. But right now we got Quan and Tyreek at the other end, with Trent and those guys behind him. Demetrius can play that spot too, Jackson. So, that's probably the best depth that we've had there from start to finish. So it's going to be a lot of competition.
I wanted to get your thoughts. I know we talked a lot about him on Dallas Crawford this week. How has his development just continued?
He had a great, really a couple of good physical plays today. And he's got a really good attitude. He's learning. He's so bright. But again, our philosophy was that we could always move him back because he's natural at playing running back. But he's just a really good football player, and we feel like he's got a better shot at being, one of the 22 on defense than he did on offense. And I think right now he's making us right. If that makes any sense, so it's good.
I apologize if you've been asked about this already, but Olsen, he seems
Kevin?
he seems like he
better.
looks pretty good right now.
Kevin is maturing. He's preparing. He's starting to make some sacrifices and really becoming process-oriented. It wasn't never a question of the talent in the spring. It was, in the fall, it was a question of his process, and he's starting to buy into that, and it's showing up on practice field right now.
What about Ryan? Challenges for him?
Ryan is been number one right now. Kevin is going to have something to say about that, but Ryan right now is really making good decisions and protecting the football and doing a really good job getting it to the playmakers right now.
Already been able to integrate back in successfully now? Artie Burns?
Artie, yeah. Today was his first day back. Good start for him. Got a long way to go, but, again, good start. Happy that he had a chance to compete. I know he wished it ended better, but, again, really good first year for him. Football, defense, special teams, now we got to take the next step now this spring.
Are the defensive tackles right now where you want them to be? Or you expect them to be as far as with their performances?
I think we're making progress there. There's no question about it. Chick is 280. He'll be back Thursday. Kamala's 280, 285. Corey King, Earl Moore, Hurtalu is here with us now. Olsen Pierre, Jelani's 280, 285. Olsen's 305. So, again, I think those guys, plus, Moten and those guys coming in, I think, again, in our system, they're very interchangeable. But obviously more experience and more depth here than we've had.
Aside from the weight and everything, the performance of what you've been able to watch on tape.
Yeah, today's performance was good. Good start in the situations against the run that we needed him to. So we'll see how we answer. We'll see how we answer on Thursday. The offense is going to have to answer though because the defense got him.
How important is it, you think, to have multiple clearly above average defensive tackles emerge to complement Olsen here? It would seem extremely important. Are you seeing encouraging signs that that's going to happen, or too early to tell?
No, I do.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any question. Jelani showed up some today. He's got to keep coming on. He's too talented. I keep saying it's time now, right? So, again, I'll go back and evaluate today, but it's time for him. Obviously, Corey King, Earl Moore, Mike Weich coming in, Hurtalu, all of those guys. We feel like we're going to have the right matchup there that we're looking for.
Any particular skill you see in Calvin yet?
Strength.
Yeah.
Oh my God, really strong, and he's starting to learn it. It's a lot, when you first come in, but he's starting to learn it. But he's clearly strong, and obviously we hope to get that out of Mike Weich too, because that's why you go to junior colleges to get that kind of size and ready-made strength and experience.
Is it tough to find really, really good D tackles as any position? It seems like it's
the most
difficult.
valuable. It's the most valuable. I don't think there's any question about it. It's they allow you to play the game and tilt the odds in your favor. So defensive tackles, pass rushers, and corners. But certainly defensive linemen allow you to play the game, the way you want to play it and conduct the game you want to play.
On the film, are you tackling last year? Was an issue.
Sure
to say that.
Yep.
From what you've seen so far, where do you see improvement?
Much better. Again, Jamal's a really good tackler. Dion, is tackling better now. He's more healthy right now than he was all season for us. Jenks we're holding right now. Dallas is tackling really well for us, which is great. Obviously Denzel's a good tackler. I can go on down the line. Grafe's a really good tackler. We got to tackle better. We got to read our keys better so the windows aren't as big. And there's a lot of things that we've obviously studied that we have to fix here this spring. But our tackling already is better than it was in the fall.
With Dion in particular, it seemed like he had a tendency to launch a big hit. You see less of that now, more sure.
I see more control. There's no question about it, and that's a fine line. We want them to be aggressive, but you're exactly right. We want to make the tackle no matter what, and I just see more confidence out of him. I know he had a really good off season. He feels like he's 100% now, and we haven't seen him like that in a while.
And last thing for me, Coach.
Guys.
Is any thought running back?
Yep. Think about it a lot, but right now he's at corner. But certainly he could do that. There's no question about it.
Do you want to make that decision this summer, or what do you think?
Well, again, we'll see how it develops here this spring. It's going to be based on need, and Ray's kind of a guy that's a good football player, and if it looks like he's going to have a chance to, compete for a starting job or get in too deep at corner, then I would like to leave him there because then he's tackling more, and he can do all the things that we would ask him to do on special teams. If that's not the case, then we certainly can move him to running back. We haven't had that conversation yet, but he's a versatile player. And Cornell is the same way. We might find some wide receiver this spring as well.
Terrific. He'll be back healthy to be able to participate.
Yeah, we'll see how he did today, but it looked like he was good today. We'll go from there.
Good. So,
No. I can just see him giving us some reps at wide out.
in games, not just practice.
Okay, thanks, Brad.